Evening milking. It's like 5:28. I was on the phone with Cheyenne, my friend who's got the other jersey that she got from Tracy, Daisy. And we were talking, and it was like 15 after, and I finally got out here. Got the milker on her at 27 after, so that's what we're going to see. It usually only takes about 6 to 7 minutes to milk her out, because she just like lets down really well. She's pretty hard right now, though. She's pretty full, but she's doing amazing. This is Faith. No head gate latched or anything. She just comes in here. I got actual Ruth is in the barn right now mooing at me, but you're hearing that's Angel crying. But yeah, it's doing really well. Look at all the milk flow. Just the flowing. I hold the hose on my knee here. I'm practically sat underneath of her. I mean, this is her belly right here. Big belly. Goes right underneath, and I'm underneath of her. But she's that sweet kind of cow. You don't have to worry about nothing. I'm very blessed to have her. She's just a sweet, sweet cow. She's a sweet, sweet cow, aren't you, Faith? I'm going to put a post right over there on the other side of Faith over there, so I can tie Miss Ruth in here and not put the head gate down on her yet, and I'm going to do my best trying to get the milker on her without her kicking the crap out of me. Hopefully not, but we will see how this goes. So the dogs are just laying here. Max hurt his foot somehow from this morning. I'm not sure if it was just from him licking it or whatever. They've already been outside 2 times today, and we're under a wind advisory. I'm just kind of going to open this door up. Hopefully I don't get blown away, but I'm not going to step out. I can feel cold air coming through there. We went from... It's only 33 out right now, but it feels like 18 with the wind. You could see the little wind chime, or the wind thingy right there blowing, but it's snowing too. little balls of snow. We're under a winter weather advisory too for lake effect snow, just 3 to 6 inches. But the winds are gusting up to 50 miles an hour. I know a big tree fell back there somewhere, and I think it hit their house or the barn. I'm not sure. That's when I was out this morning watering. I gotta shut this door. It's chilly. You guys want to go back out? You want to go back out and go potty? Come on. Go then. Go potty. Go on. Go, Brutus. Go potty. Come on. Boy, I don't have all day to stand here. Come on. Brutus. Come on. Go potty. Go. Come on, go potty. Brutus, go potty. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, go potty. I know they gotta go. But, I was trying to record yesterday when I had Ruth in. And, I spent a good, 4 hours with her yesterday. Off and on throughout the day is what I'm talking about, and brushing her down and just telling her, I'm... Get out of my flowers! Max! No! He's already smashed down all my irises from him going over there and peeing on them. I mean, he got 10 acres to pee on, and he's got to pee on my flowers. Anyways, decided to... I told her that I have to milk her. I told her I was going to have to milk her in the evening, and I was going to put her in the evening to get that done, and just, you know, try to make sure she could do this. So what I did was I put a post in next to the head gate, and I ended up milking Faith first, of course, because she was just up and ready to come in anyways. And then got a dog pooping. I knew they had to go out, and decided to. You want to come in now? Come on. I don't want him taken off. You got snow on your back. So I ended up getting the halter, or the lead on her. I had to pull on her a couple times, but it wasn't that bad. She ended up walking with me. I ended up having to open the door up, and she was kind of like on the other side of the door, so she come up and around, and then we walked in. I got her over to the head gate. Angel tried coming out, so I had to hurry up. Like, I got her through the head gate. She was standing there, so I thought, okay, well, I don't think she's going to go nowhere because she really likes grain. She likes to eat. She's a big eater. So what I did was, is I hurried up and shut the door, made sure Angel didn't come out. Then I took the lead I had on her and tied it to the post because I wasn't sure if she'd try to back out once I tried to, you know, mess with her and stuff. Well, I ended up wiping her down, and she took a step back with her. It was her right rear, and I thought she was going to try to, when she did that, I thought she was going to try to kick me. But she didn't. She just stepped back so I could reach. She didn't raise her head up or nothing like that. And I'm going to put you guys right here. It's probably going to be steamy. But my phone wouldn't work. And I tried to video it because I was so excited. She let me get her wiped down. I think these are done. Yeah, they are. And I got her stripped out. I kept telling her, good girl, Ruth, good girl. I got her brushed down, got the unit on her, and she let her milk down so fast. Faith lets her milk down really fast, but Ruth, it was like flowing like crazy in there, and she was milked out within like 4 minutes probably. She gave almost 2 gallons. They hear it's the wind. They've been doing this all day. She milked almost 2 gallons. She did lift her head up because my husband came home. Billy did. It was late. By the time I got her in there, it was like after 5:30 or so, so it was dark. He came in and was talking to her and stuff, and he went to try to pet her, and she's like, no, because I ended up untying her and just threw the rope over. And ended up just going, and she ended up coming back out, so I grabbed a hold of her, and she came right through the door just like normal, and then she tried to like go further, and I'm like, hold on, Ruth, hold on, I gotta unclip you. And I pulled her head back, and she was standing there, and we got that done. Someone's coming up my driveway, so I gotta figure out who that is, so I'll talk to you guys soon. So that was somebody delivering groceries for the neighbor next behind us. And I gotta put noodles in our, I made beef stew yesterday, and then I wanted to put noodles in it today to make it like a beef and noodles. So I originally put a first bag of noodles in the crock pot, and they like turned to mush. So I didn't realize you're supposed to cook them before you put them in there, but I do now. My mistake. But I was very pleased with her. She's gonna end up being a really nice cow. I tell her she's a big girl. I mean, I can't get over how broody she is. She looks like a bull. And that's what I keep telling Billy. I'm like, she's like shaped like a bull. And then Tracy, he called me yesterday. I messaged him with a voice message where you can, my phone you can do that. I think most phones you could probably do that with. It's got a little area that you can actually talk and then send that message and they can hear your voice. But I was excited, so excited, and I told him, and he ended up calling me. And it's like, you know, I was about ready to come down and come back and get her, and or I was going to drive up there and come back and bring her back home and get you a different one. And I was like, no, I think she just needed some time, a little bit, and then me really trying to pay a little more attention to her. I think she knows what's going on, because I didn't put any grain out there at all. So, like, my heifers, they didn't get no grain. Faith only got grain in the stanchion, you know, and I usually put 2 scoops out so her and Grace could eat. But I didn't do that this time because I didn't feel like Ruth should have any grain when she was acting the way she was acting. And that grain is only at milking time. So I'm going to have to probably start separating my heifers so at least they can have a little bit of grain. If I could build a decent home for them, like a hut in that little area, I probably would put both of them over there somehow to be able to feed them their hay and stuff and have their grain. And because I need to get a regular tank for the 2 milkers and just kind of go from there. But and that gentleman, he's like, I got your groceries. I'm like, no, we don't have, no. He's like, are you Beth? And I'm like, no, that's our neighbors back in the back. Well, I texted and messaged and nobody was there. And I'm like, I don't know then. So it must be, there's obviously not a tree on their house, because he didn't state that there was. But something fell back there and it hit something, because I heard it. And it sounded like it hit a building. I'm hoping that it didn't, because I don't wish anything for trees falling on anybody's homes or buildings or anything like it happened to us. But I mean, when you got trees around your property close to buildings, you have that, you know, that could very well happen. I know lately that I've just been doing a lot of talking in my videos, and I hope, and I've noticed that my view count has been down. I just don't have as many views anymore, and which is okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna like fuss over it and stuff, and you know, I can't help it. We don't have much going on here. You know, my husband's working long hours now. He's finally getting the hours that he's been needing. We could have used them like in the beginning of the summertime, you know, when we had more daylight left, but now he's not even being able to do anything. And the last 2 weekends have been like seriously busy, to the point where we haven't even been able to get out and do anything. And I know for tomorrow, for Thanksgiving, I know my husband's going to be out working, cutting wood, he said. And I told him, I said, well, we need some wood ourselves. I took in a wagon load. Wow, I'm pretty proud of myself. There was not hardly anything left in there, just a couple little crumbs, but I'm going to stick them in there because I don't like wasting anything. This is like a whole nother dinner for another 2 or 3 days, and I got a turkey breast out for that. I told my husband I wanted to be able to get, well, we got to go to the store. We got to go to the store today after he gets out of work to be able to get my eye drops, because I'm almost out of my steroid eye drops I'm supposed to be taking 4 times a day in this eye for till next Monday. And then I'm down to 3 times a day for a week, and then down to 2 times a day for a week. And then I got to go back and see my eye doctor on the 17th of December. So told him, I said, I'd like us to get a pie. I'm not sure what he'd want. I'd be okay with a banana cream pie. He'd probably want an apple pie or something, which has to be baked, which is no problem. And I told him I wanted to get stuff for green bean casserole. I love green bean casserole, I really do. And it's just mainly just my husband and I for Thanksgiving, so I just told him I just wanted to get, oh, and stuffing, turkey stuffing. I told him it's made with wheat, but I'm willing to eat it. So with that being said, that's kind of our plans for tomorrow, and I know that he's going to be out working in the cold and snowiness. Not much you can do about it. I can tell you that drinking our raw milk is definitely cleaning us out, both my husband and I. And we want to do a raw milk fast eventually. I told him, I said, well, it might have to wait till next week and do it, because I wanted to make sure we ate all our vegetables and stuff that we have in the refrigerator so they don't go bad on us. And this right here, this pot is huge. I think we got probably enough 4 or 5 days left of this right here, so I don't know if I'm going to even make a turkey tomorrow. Maybe we won't need all that stuff. We'll just have to eat this. It is what it is, but I wanted to update you guys on this. I will try to get tonight's milking video of both Faith and Ruth so you guys can see. And I'm sorry the way that I have to position my phone to hang it on the fence there, and you only get the rear view of the cows, but that's really the only place I can do it where you guys can be able to see. But I mean, I could try maybe in a different spot possibly, but I'll have to see what ends up happening and try to get that. But thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all our new subscribers. I can actually see that looks like, I think that's Ruth. She's at the bale right here, right outside of the lean-to. But thank you guys again for watching, and as always, until next time, God bless you all.